In 2006, the feds put Jacob the Jeweler on ice. The famed Manhattan purveyor of diamond-encrusted bling to Madonna, Diddy, Hoop star Allen Iverson and other celebs was busted on charges he helped two coke kingpins launder some of their $270 million in dirty drug profits by selling them jewelry. Jacob, the Jeweler, Arabow received large sums of currency for various pieces of jewelry from the leaders of the so-called Black Mafia family drug ring and their flunkies, according to a Detroit federal court indictment that was unsealed that also charges 15 others with drug and laundering crimes. The 41-year-old Uzbeki immigrant, born Yakov Arabov, then either failed to file tax forms required for business transactions totaling more than $10,000, or submitted false tax forms that declared the purchasers were people other than the actual buyers, the indictment claims. The scheme allegedly was designed to conceal that the jewelry purchases were made with proceeds from the Black Mafia family's sales of thousands of kilos of coke in Detroit, California, Kentucky, Georgia, Texas and elsewhere, and to hide the true ownership of those funds. The gang's alleged leaders operate BMF Entertainment, a rap music label, and have extensive connections in the hip-hop world, as does Arabow. He was arrested at his Jacob & Company boutique at 48E 57th Street by federal agents and led away in handcuffs. Authorities also seized documents from the exclusive boutique, a converted brownstone designed to resemble the interior of a diamond mine, where the King of Bling has welcomed some of the world's most famous singers and athletes. Arabow later appeared at Manhattan Federal Court for a hearing, where he was released on a $100,000 personal recognizance bond. Wearing charcoal gray pinstripe pants and a blue dress shirt, his wavy black hair slicked back on his head, the jeweler paid rapt attention during the proceeding. Federal magistrate Frank Moss noted Arabow allegedly conspired with others to launder monetary instruments. In connection with your jewelry business, Arabow, who left court with wife Angela, appeared in Detroit federal court on July 10, 2006. His defense lawyer, Benjamin Brafman, said at the time, "The arrest of Mr. Arabow is the result of an unfortunate misunderstanding that we believe will be straightened out in the next several weeks. We are confident that once the government is advised of all the facts surrounding these issues that all of the charges against Mr. Arabow will be completely dismissed." Arabow's arrest is a rare wrong note in his Horatio Alger-like rise in New York, where he arrived at age 16 to work in the Diamond District, and later began developing clientele from the world of rap music. The 2006 indictment was related to a prior set of federal charges filed in Detroit against a slew of members and associates of the Black Mafia family, allegedly headed by Demetrius "Meech" Flenory, 45, and his 35-year-old brother, Terry Lee Flenory. Demetrius was charged in an unrelated case with murdering two close friends of rap impresario Sean "Diddy" Combs in Atlanta in 2003. One of the victims, Anthony "Wolf" Jones, was a former bodyguard for Combs and was with him, singer Jennifer Lopez, and rapper Jamal "Shine" Barrow in Club New York in Manhattan in 1999 when Barrow shot and wounded two men. Jones and Combs were acquitted of criminal charges in a subsequent trial, but Barrow was convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison. The Flenory brothers, originally from Detroit, allegedly grew the Black Mafia family over 2 decades from a drug organization that dealt smaller quantities of coke in that city into a much bigger operation with tentacles throughout the country. The profits of those sales allegedly were laundered in a variety of ways to make the money appear legitimate, including purchases from Jacob. Authorities said the Black Mafia family would purchase winning Michigan lottery tickets worth more than $1 million from their true winners so that the tickets could be redeemed, with the money used to purchase homes and cars, and make mortgage payments. Jacob pled guilty to falsifying records and giving false statements, a plea deal he worked out in 2007 that resulted in the money laundering charges being dropped. After serving close to 2 years behind bars for his association with notorious drug trafficking organization the Black Mafia family, BMF, Jacob Arabov, better known as Jacob the Jeweler, was released from prison in 2010.